From Fir Park, let's join our commentators now, the former Motherwell and Celtic striker Andy Walker, who's alongside Ian Crocker.
Well, Celtic are feeling rather good about themselves just now, to say the least. The League Cup is theirs. Another title hardly looks in doubt. It's over to you, Motherwell, to try and ask some questions of them. It's easier said than done. Toure plays his first game in 6 weeks. Eric Sviatchenko is unwell. Moussa Dembele and Tom Rogic have both scored 3 goals in their last 2 games against Motherwell. Scott Sinclair and Kieran Tierney are still out. Motherwell sub Lionel Ainsworth was at Watford when Brendan Rodgers was manager there. Celtic sub Gary Mackay-Steven is hoping for his first action since April. There's no Lee Griffiths, he's ill. Brendan Rodgers and Celtic appear unstoppable as they surge towards another title. Can anyone give them a jolt? It's Motherwell's turn to have a go. Kick-off is next at Fir Park. Out to support those affected by such a terrible tragedy.
We ask the fans to hold back tonight and remember the victims through a
It is the third meeting between these teams already this season. Celtic thrashed Motherwell 5-0 in the League Cup and beat them 2-0 in the league in October. Celtic 8 points clear with 3 games in hand. It's been a stroll so far. Only Inverness have denied them victory in domestic football, and that was a draw. Celtic have made their best start to a season since 2003 with Motherwell to get us going. How do you make a case for them today, Andy?
Yeah, it's a tall order. Celtic in such scintillating form. I think it's going to be difficult. That middle three of Cadden, Lasley, Clay, I think they'll be well supported by McDonald dropping back. Young Ross McLean has got a very important role to be on top of their game. The timing of the tackle here, excellent, gets it away. And young Ross McLean just draws a foul.
Man is floating it perfectly to Malt. How about that for a start? A classy finish. And Motherwell, the head in the 3rd minute. And Celtic at last have conceded in the league.
Well, the weight of this pass here from McManus, and then look at the movement from Moult. He's just onside. Maybe just the fact that he's not been in the side in recent weeks, Kolo Toure. He's not sharp, he's not alert, but it's the quality of the pass. And wow, look at that finish. The beauty of this goal is that he makes it look so easy. It's anything but. To catch that in the side of your foot and to guide it over the head of Craig Gordon, absolutely top class from Moult. What a start from Motherwell.
Roberts alongside, Hamill intervened. Roberts again. Lustig. Dembele swivelling. There's no quick-fire reply to Louis Moult's opener.
Yeah, and I think that's important for Motherwell, just to try and get into this game and enjoy their lead, see if they can build on it. So difficult against...
Ross McLean making only his 3rd start for Motherwell, and 2 of them have been against Celtic. And that's a free kick for Rogic, clipped by McDonald.
Well, they're certainly getting close to their immediate opponent, whoever's in possession for Celtic. Motherwell players all over them.
Brown. Lustig. Roberts. Patrick Roberts has got Dembele waiting. Challenged by Hennigan. And a corner for Celtic.
Well, like McManus earlier, Hennigan here. It's just the timing of the challenge. Roberts gets away to the byline here. Hennigan has to be aware of the threat of Dembele. 2 bites of the cherry, but they clear the danger.
Širinović brushing aside Moult. Brown. Roberts. Lustig, Roberts, Manus picked out Malt for the goal, and he's found Tate this time. Now Malt, and now Cadden. Shimunovic turned it away before Scott McDonald could pounce.
Well, again, Ian, it stems from Stephen McManus and his use of the ball from the back. The weight of his long passing is...
Roberts, but here is Tom Rogic, and it's blocked by Hennigan. Roberts, shadowed by Hamill. Oh, look to pick out Lustig, but Lasley in the way. Armstrong for Izagirre. Lustig hugging that touchline, picking out Forrest. It's Patrick Roberts, blocked by Hennigan. Armstrong smuggled it through to Izagirre. Hennigan in sharp on Dembele. He's got Rogic to his right, Dembele to his left. Moussa Dembele, Forrest.
Well, looking at Keith Lasley, and he's offering up the hand of apology. It was his slack pass in the middle of the park that gave the ball away, puts Celtic on the attack. Dembele with a 1v1 again, drifting inside, a lot of bodies there. Creates a chance for Forrest. Could have been better.
Some space, and he's found Moussa Dembele. Dembele, brilliant back heel for Izagirre. And Stephen McManus once again is on hand.
Yeah, I thought Roberts should have made the run across the front post there. He became the central striker. And
Rogic.
Nothing in that at all.
By Izagirre, wriggled his way clear though. Chris Cadden looking to make it happen here, and a yellow card will be coming the way of Emilio Izagirre.
Well, he's so impressive, Chris Cadden, isn't Izagirre off, then driving forward into the space, getting away from Scott Brown, being brought down cynically by Izagirre. Great play from Cadden.
Behind in the league for only the second time this season. Here is Chris Cadden. Oh, and Malt goes very close to scoring a second.
Well, no surprise to see Motherwell so strong down this right-hand side. Again, it's Cadden at the heart of everything. I thought he might have cut back here, given the pace that Izagirre was on. But he gets it in early, and as all good strikers do, getting across that front post area. So unlucky from Malt not to see that drop in at the far post.
We'll see shortly. Here's Lustig. Roberts.
They're certainly enjoying enough possession, Celtic, but defensively, Motherwell, the concentration level has been very high, giving very little away.
Lustig. Rogic. Now Forrest. Keith Lasley with a terrific block on Roberts.
Desperate stuff, but they get away.
Forrest again. Brown now. Armstrong, big chance, bodies in the way once more. Lustig trying to make his presence felt. Some respite now for Malt.
Well, that's what you want, Ian, when you've got a clear shot at goal there. Hennigan throwing his body on the line to get the block in.
So here comes that change. Emilio Izagirre is replaced by Callum McGregor, who's been a frequent starter in the league of late. Brendan Rodgers making that change just ahead of the half hour.
Yeah, and I think you're right, it will be a sort of back three there with Shimunovic in the middle, Churi to the left and Lustig on the right.
McManus. Malt. One back by Scott Brown. Forceful from the Celtic captain and overrun by Moussa Dembele.
Well, the pass from Scott Brown was a good one. It's a really poor touch yet again from Dembele. I don't think there's any foul in the middle of the park. I think it's a perfect pass from Brown. Possibly a slight wobble before he takes his first touch, but his control this afternoon.
Furthest forward at the moment. McManus held them up briefly. Here's McGregor just on, and that's off Tate for a corner.
Yeah, why not have a pop-it goal from outside the box? McGregor picking up that loose ball. Quite happy to accept a corner here. Although keeping to appear at the front post, look at Tate, but he actually gets a touch on it. It could have gone anywhere.
Armstrong. Stuart Armstrong whips that one wide.
Yeah, I think it was slightly unexpected. Certainly Samson was caught unaware here. Thought it was going wide, but gets a fair bit of power in that shot. He's unlucky, and why not? When so many bodies in front of you, have a pop-it goal from outside the box.
Well, he quite likes this ground. Lustig. Great determination there from Ross McLean to win it back. And the youngster looks to pick out Bolt, who scores again! This is beyond their wildest dreams. This is Motherwell 2, Celtic 0. And who said the champions were looking unstoppable?
Lustig and Scott Brown absolutely furious with the referee. Here's a contentious issue. That tackle there from McLean, I think it's a clean one, and he does so well, because the movement at the back post here, again, it's wonderful from Mole. That's a clean tackle. Lustig's got nothing to complain about, but look at the quality of the cross, and yet again, just over the head of Kolo Toure. He's not in a good position, but Mole is, and he gets a tight ankle on it. 2 goals for him, 2 goals for Motherwell. Remarkable stuff. Here's the tackle here. It's very clean. Lustig might complain that he came through him, but I think the referee's quite right to allow that to go.
It's a foul by Šiminović on Mott.
So many 50-50 challenges here.
Rogic sneaks it through here to Lustig. Roberts helps it on. It's cleared by, guess who? Stephen McManus. Well, Lustig is caught by Ross McLean there. What's going to be a yellow card coming the way of the teenager?
Well, there's a 50-50, both of them sliding in. And again, it looks as though McLean here gets the ball first. Just his sheer momentum takes him into the body that was sliding of Lustig.
Well, whatever the rights and wrongs of the second goal, it was a delightful delivery from Ross McLean to set up Louis Malt. But he certainly made his presence felt around Mikael Lustig there. That was a cruncher.
Yeah, he certainly caught a sore one. He won't have to go off, of course, after this treatment. McLean has had a yellow card. There's the 50-50. You can see the challenge coming in from McLean. He gets the ball first. And his momentum taking him in. Mikael Lustig.
And he's tearing towards goal. That touch is going to allow Toure to clear it.
Touch was heavy. 50-50 there. Scott McDonald complaining about Scott Brown's challenge on Moult in the middle of the park. He's getting a bit feisty now, Ian. This challenge here, Moult. Scott Brown comes in. Again, just let it go on. Motherwell players not happy with the referee here. I think you've got to take in.
Šiminović. Lustig. Roberts now for Brown. Roberts trying to work his way through. It's Moussa Dembele, but he places it wide. He's not quite on his game so far today.
Yeah, did really well just to get that yard or so of space. Just look at this, quick feet there.
It's half-time. Motherwell have a 2-0 lead over Celtic. Louis Moult, who scored both goals when they won in Glasgow last season, is at it again. It's been domestic bliss so far for Brendan Rodgers, but not in this first half. It's Motherwell 2, Celtic 0. Koulibaly's cracker at Celtic Park in September, but Louis Moult has indeed scored twice, and the next goal, obviously, in this game is rather critical. Celtic unable to call on Lee Griffiths from the bench today. He's ill, so is Eric Sviatchenko. That's why this man, Kolo Touré, is... Brown, McGregor, Rogic. Celtic probing. Armstrong, Callum McGregor! And how crucial could that turn out to be? Celtic respond early in the second half. And is that the start of a comeback from the champions?
Yeah, you never ruled Celtic out, even at 2-0 down. This is brilliant from McGregor. The 1-2 here, in amongst all those bodies. But suddenly a gap appears, and to get it on his sweeter left foot, McGregor here, you thought he was pulling the trigger, one extra touch, gives him the opening there, just to find the angle away from Samson. Game on here.
The first goal since March for Callum McGregor. Rogic. It's Forrest. What a team effort from Forrest. Motherwell certainly on the back foot now. Brown. McManus clears. Brown takes out McDonald. Moult and McGregor became rather entangled. On the chase here. Burst of pace from the Croatian. Now Forrest. Dembele. Armstrong. Tom Rogic. It's Rogic! And Samson gets himself in the way. Dainty footwork from the Australian. Loose stick. Oh, and McManus took it away from his own keeper. It's a corner for Celtic and their fans behind that goal. I'm liking what they're seeing now.
Well, I think he has to go at it with a bit of conviction. McManus, Rogic there, with that beautiful footwork, as you described, Ian, trying to get a shot away, but
ready to deliver. Celtic really do have the bit between their teeth at the moment. Armstrong's corner, Shiminovic's header, Forrest, rude blocked, and it was Moult and Clay who got themselves in the way.
Yeah, the combination here of Moult and Clay. Thrown again, their bodies into the line of fire. Keeping it out at all.
Rogic. It's Patrick Roberts. Well, that flashes away. Might go for the throw, actually. Looked like it did.
Well, no wonder he holds his hands up. There's a teammate trying to get on the end of this. He creates the yard of space there. The angle's too tight to have a pop-out goal. Just plays it across the front. I think he's in...
Clay going to be brought back for a free kick, and Kevin Clancy wants a quick word with guess who? Oh, it's going to be a yellow card for Scott Brown, which rules him out of the game against Dundee in a fortnight.
Yeah, and I'm not so sure it's that single challenge there. Maybe a combination of a number of fouls from Scott Brown.
And it's his 6th. Well, Louis Moult might show a bit of interest here. Touré was with him.
Well, I think you've always got to be careful as a defender. Kolo Touré here, look where his arms go. both arms around the upper body there of Moult. Dangerous defender.
Roberts, Dembele, and James Forrest fires over.
That's a real chance, isn't it? I mean, it's not a layoff here from Dembele. It's actually a poor touch, but it falls perfectly for James Forrest. And after that goal that he scored last week, he fancied him there at the very least just to work the goalkeeper.
Back in 2010, he scored 6 minutes into his... Tom Rogic, Brown, Shimunovic, Armstrong decides to go for goal.
Yeah, they were being very patient there, Celtic, waiting for the opening when it fell to...
Eventually, it is Stevie Hamill. Scott Brown floored in the area. And it's going to be a yellow card for Stephen McManus.
Well, McManus certainly ran across Scott Brown there. Clearly, you can see the referee, Kevin Clancy, with an eye on everything. Don't think there's anything in that at all. I think his arms are there, but not enough for Scott Brown to go down, I don't think. He's certainly not worthy of a yellow card.
Tidy pass here for McGregor. Celtic ready to threaten again. Rogic! Armed away by Sampson.
I think that all stemmed from a really good run from McGregor. He's the one that goes beyond, and when he receives the pass, all of a sudden the Motherwell defenders have to react.
Brown pops up. Can he keep going? No, he can't. Forrest. Dembele shrouded out by Clay.
Well, everyone is back from Motherwell. There's no out ball. They didn't just want to punt it up the park. Pressure still on.
Roberts. Armstrong.
Craig Sampson, Rogic, just trying to curl it away outside the post, bringing it back in. Sampson actually read it really well, wanted to get two hands to it.
Armstrong dashes into the box. Rogic for Dembele. Mucha Dembele!
Much better first touch from Dembele there as he receives this ball from Rogic. That's a better first touch. Just a slight block on it, taking the sting out of the shot. Comfortable save.
Armstrong looking to make it happen. And Patrick Roberts is there to level it. I guess it had been coming. And you just knew they had it in them. From 2-0 down to 2-2, and they might not have finished yet.
What a cross from Stuart Armstrong. This is on his left foot. It's him getting to the byline. There's Roberts there, who does well to hang out. But look at the quality of that cross. He stands it up with his left foot, takes everyone out of the play. Goalkeeper has to come to the front, leaving the space for Roberts. Textbook header. Meet it firmly. Head it downwards, and it's into the back of the net. Who'd rule out Celtic going on and winning this now? Such as it.
Now Clay. Hamill. Floats in a lovely cross. And Ainsworth, just on his assault, pounces for Motherwell. What an extraordinary encounter this is. It's Motherwell 3. Celtic.
Like the quality of the cross. Stevie Hamill here on the run, takes everyone out of the play, and there's Ainsworth. Again, a bit like Moult with his second goal. Make sure it counts. Get a tight ankle on it, get it down, hit the target, and it goes beyond Craig Gordon. It's the quality of the cross. He doesn't meet it with the instep. He makes sure he gets a good contact with the side of the foot. What a response.
Roberts, oh, it's found a way through to Armstrong! This is incredible! This is remarkable! This is 3-3 now! In a breathtaking match at Fir Park! What next? What next?
Well, Ben Hennigan has been terrific up until now. I don't know what he's doing here. Look at Ben Hennigan in the middle of the park. He must see the run there of Armstrong. And he's just putting his hand out. He's the one who should stop that through ball. Robert spots the run. It shouldn't get through, but it does. And credit to Armstrong. Despite that despairing lunge from Clay, Armstrong gets it on target and finds the angle to get it away from Sampson. How often do you see that? Through the legs of the last defender and into the corner of the net. Wow!
Motherwell have made a check. Armstrong. Not had a goal for a while. Armstrong for Rogic. Effortless touch on for Forrest. James Forrest. Stuart Armstrong. Past McDonald. Hamill has to put that away for a corner.
Absolute quality again from Armstrong, just to dig that cross out to the back post.
But it's 3-3 on goals, maybe not for much longer though. You always feel another one is imminent, and here's Roberts now. Up against McManus. Oh, is it going to find a way in? Nearly an OG.
There, the challenge, but there's Roberts right on the byline, twisting McManus inside out, and Dembele can't get onto that loose ball.
It's Callum McGregor's corner. Dembele! Sampson saves! Frantic defending.
What a save from Sampson.
McGregor. Rogic. Blocked by McManus. It's such a deft touch, Tom Rogic. Armstrong. Forrest. Shiminovic. Brown. Roberts. He's going to evade everyone.
Well, he was up a 1v1 there against Mo. Look at this save. Dembele, what a leap that is. Gets the header down. Tremendous reactions from Sampson.
Skidded away from Roberts, but still found a way to Rogic. Just too much on it for Lustig, who suddenly popped up in the box.
I don't know if there's anyone that's comfortable in and around that 18-yard box and crowded area. It's Tom Rogic receiving the ball. Creates a yard for himself. Get any sort of redirection on the ball. May well have been offside in any event.
Dembele. Fancy flick didn't quite come off for Moussa Dembele. Rogic. Ainsworth. One back by Shiminovic, who shovels it to Forrest. Blocked by Tate. Forrest finds Rogic. Celtic still looking likely. Rogic! They're looking very likely! And trust him to score that goal! The game of the season takes a tantalising twist as Tom Rogic puts Celtic in front for the first time today. The champions' response.
Well, if there was going to be a winner from Celtic, absolutely no surprise it comes from Tom Rogic. He is so effective in this area of the pitch. Yet again creates a yard of space for himself. Last week against Aberdeen, the cup final, it's his left foot from a similar position. This time, onto his right, and still finds the angle, still finds the curve, and gets it into the far post. It's got to be the winner.
Tom Rogic has been booked for his celebration. I don't think he'll care much. It's his 10th goal of the season, which matches his tally for all of last season. Celtic's Wizard of Oz once again comes up with a big goal in a game that matters at a time that mattered.
Yeah, and so often he's the man to be substituted after an hour or so. But he's on the pitch to the last kick of the ball. Surely he's got the winner. Tough on Motherwell, but you've got to admire Celtic for the way they've approached this second half.
Louis Moult not giving up yet. Lustig has to track him. 4 minutes of added on time. Forrest, terrific run, could slip Dembele in. He's going it alone.
Yeah, surprised he didn't leave it there for Dembele.
Celtic are going to make a change to wide away a few seconds. Beaton, the Israeli international, will replace Patrick Roberts, who scored the goal that made it 2-2, I think. It's hard to keep up with it.
Well, McGregor's away to left back now. Celtic in defensive mode. See the game out. Just a couple of minutes. And Motherwell making one last change as well.
Yep, Ryan Bowman scored 20 goals for Gateshead last season. Will come on here for Richard Tate. This is taking up a bit of stoppage time.
Well, I doubt you'll see a better contest this season. Motherwell have given it absolutely everything. 2-0 up at half-time, remember. 4 for Celtic in the second half. What a game of football we've seen here today.
Tom Rogic, who so often seems to open the scoring for Celtic, might have ended it here. Moult for McDonald. Can Motherwell salvage this yet? It's gone away from Glassley and James Forrest onto it. Craig Clay has put in a good shift in that midfield for Motherwell, but he's lost it there. Rogic.
The other thing to be admired is the fitness of the players, still going at it deep into injury time.
Here's Beaton. Armstrong, whose efforts last season weren't up to the standards he would have wished. Well, they certainly have been this season. Celtic plan to waste a few more seconds here by bringing on Christian Gamboa. James Forrest will make way for the arrival of Gamboa. He's in no rush. Stoppage time has been rather interrupted.
Totally different player this season, James Forrest. So effective. Fit, strong, quick, very productive.
Lustig unhappy with Moult, but only briefly. Well, after a flurry of substitutions in stoppage time, there must be a bit to go yet. Away. Savinovic challenging with Bowman. It breaks for Ainsworth. Hennigan now. Stopped by McGregor, but a Motherwell throw. Will they have time for one last go at goal? He hopes so. Ainsworth. Beaton in his way. Dembele will be stopped by the final whistle here. And it is more domestic bliss for Brendan Rodgers, but boy, they had to